Cyrus claimed to kill himself today when Evelyn decided to kill herself today. I won't pay him his sons and rape me to steal my money. They get in the way of receiving money to kill themselves too. I think their names are Andrew, Albert, Basura, Alicia, Carosida, Alex, and Anthony Capizano. I said they're deplorable. They're so disgusting. They rape me. They steal from me. They get in the way of receiving money. They drugged me and had people rape me just for their entertainment. It's disgusting. Ew. I don't have to pursue them on a date, and they can't mistreat me until I take it out on a date. But if I never want to take it out on a date, can't mistreat me. It's violating my rights for decades. So disgusting. It's a drug addict ever. Just to dance it off. What else? What else? Anyways, more pajamas in or what? Noticed so many lately. What else? Where's the bus? And I'm telling you what it is. And that isn't illegal. What is anymore? I'm bored. I want tacos today. Just give me money. I miss Jayden. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of your receiving money. Trying to rape me, trying to rape Jayden, and trying to rape Keilany. They're disgusting. Those people that go around don't understand how easy an orgy is. They're illegal prostitutes. So they'll visit like this. What? Yeah, these are people of adult ages. If you ever host one where I can bring a guest, feel free to do so later on when I'm financially stable. Even if I don't partake of all the bodies there. As long as Esther Rivera isn't there, Jayden and isn't there too. What else? What else? So se la llevaron para España a ver. Oh, but you made a mistake. That guy Mitzel is there. And she saw him in Puerto Rico. What is what some people may say? It's like if you had taken her to a completely new place with strangers, maybe she won't be so as deplorable at orgies because they're strangers to her and she doesn't want them to realize that she's a scumbag that is death penalty worthy. Since she was like 4 years old and never changed into adulthood. So if there's people there that she has already met in Puerto Rico, she may be like, and I'm here this orgy, I'm with Mitzel and all these guys that already knew. Salte, nena, salte de que yo lo puedo hacer mejor, salte ese pene. Ew, ese tipo de un asco. It is 9 people are watching. They're like disgust. What else? Oh, and they only will behave well in a group entirely by strangers. That way everyone left Spain. Porque she lives there and she gets close to people, assuming based on some videos that she posted that she was in Spain. She wants to tell me that she's been to Spain so many times before. No, she hasn't. She steals my money to travel. So right now she's even in Spain, even if she's in Spain. She's a terrorist. She's so gross. Ew, I'm supposed to kill her in self-defense. It's so laughable. I never think about her, only to bring her up to the police. So I'm asking, the FBI to just shoot her immediately. What else? What else? What else? What else? She's disgusting. Ew, she's raped me before. Una loca asquerosa puerca. Decades ago, a girl and some of Benjamin Suarez's sons showed up to my parents' home and said, "You have to kill Jayden and Keilany in self-defense immediately. Like, this isn't like us being crybabies." I'm like, I know, but I don't ever think about her. She doesn't exist to me. They're like, she's obsessed with you. Ew, very grossly. I don't ever think about her. I don't want to. I will ever try. She tries to lure me in so grossly. Here's my phone number. Si necesitas ayuda. Ew, es puerca. It's puerca, so that shows that she hasn't given up on raping me again. Stop the bus and getting my bus face ready. How is this place? I need to leave. It's all PTSD. This is not a place that I want to be at. One person's watching. Anyways, good to see you, Kirsten Lopez. If you were trafficked into seeing me as a client in 2020. Was it Andrew? Was it Ira that put it in you and said, "Oh, here's my person doing things and sociologists and then to be Arlene and to being a better mother than." And you went, "What? Is he raping you? He just raped me?" There's the sociologists. What else? 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 I'm gonna Panama hat, face, and a baseball cap for me to stitch on. But I want like that really soft material on the front of a large cap for me to stitch on to wear that. I want to get just that it was a big one for me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, does it say whatever? But I was a little stressed with her amnesia, having to be her caregiver. Her parents were around all the time. Like available if I needed to talk to them. I got what the most expensive gift with her. Mutually both families. What? What else? What else? What else? What else? Get them eggs into the eggs. It's fun for people because a lot of people measure it with, I have everything from Walmart, right? So when I roll my eyes like you. Except when we meet overseas and we do this. But if it's in the United States, I roll my eyes. It's like, what's so wrong with shopping at Walmart? I'm like, nothing. You can right now we're on US. So it's laughable to me. What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I want another reproduction of that colorful planet. by a Michael. I can't remember his last name. I got that up on Amazon or his website. I can't remember. It's unpermanent stay so stressful. Seriously, I got a deep couch once just for my kid to jump on it. I got it in the color black microfiber for if they got dirty for indoors. You trap really 2-year-old. Trap on that out of peace. What else? What else? Because people are mad. They're like, you have to go to RC Willy or shop online for your statements of like, this isn't my home. Where is my larger home? This bitch spends $10,000 on a movie theater. Furniture while thinking like this bitch bear, where's my home with my movie theater? Like I need it right now. What? And some people may have noticed that black house for Keilany to jump in literally most mornings because they didn't have his train table there. I'm like, kiddo, I'm placed with this train table, small object. This is your place if you want to be there. If not, I'll entertain you with your dolls. What is that one that I got from Amazon? That the both Magnetico. What was that? So I'm like, I'll play this with you, or I'll turn on some music while you bounce on that couch for a while. What else? 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 I don't want to know what la esposa de este hizo mientras él estaba Air Force Base and she shacked up in Salt Lake City and could finally give me back my home, stupid. That steals from me. I don't see what other people do. I know what to do myself. Stupid. They want to be like, we're going away in the first building that we invented ourselves. People will be like, that's the first person ever to see a building. Where did he come up with that? Oh, wow, I'm just so busy. That dick. It's the first time that a dick comes out of the planet. Luis Lorenzo wants to be the first Luis ever. Okay, there was a Louis some shit. 13, hasta que número llegaron. Ew, they're stuck on like admiration. New Balance. And then not the first however. You know, check on New Balance. I refuse to join their team and curate people and say, okay, me and my kids, and then all of these people you can save, and let's build not ourselves out of Ukraine. También full, and I know how to ligarse dentro. Everything and all the structure, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I won't. First moment, first back ever, first hospital. worst apartment building ever. Worst multi-family building. Worst area. And they want me to sell the, like I'm going, they want me to be like, they're very dangerous. They wanted me, like my first post to be like, first building ever, and they're like, okay, down the selected, we're saving that one. Huh? Towers and those army events that people talk about don't exist. Oh, then they're complaining, okay, like first building ever, ¿quién va a vivir ahí? Who's gonna invent the glass all over again? Wood would have been better known to, like, wasn't wood homes the first ice thing? Is that my apartment empty there? I need it. Guess so. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Or
Caution, ramp is moving. Precaución, rampa en movimiento. Please exit through the rear door. Favor de salir por la puerta trasera.
Tiro se la va por la culata when Jesus Wilson said get a little fat. I'll explain why. They're trying to keep all Batidas planas alive as to this world. So what would we do with Arlene? Arlene is hot. Ew, next to these Batidas planas, these Batidas planas dan más al lado de Arlene. Y Arlene está haciendo el touchdown. What else? 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 In the meantime, I don't need his permission to lose the fun. My sister's got fat after me. I'm like, he wasn't talking to you. We're like, ¿qué te dijo él? ¿Qué te dijo él? They want to match. They want to be those siblings that always match. So they're like, look at me. Yeah, they're disgusting. They're so gross. Yeah, their fake secrets are so gross. I want if I can come here first, I get first. So they've stolen my money to be like, good thing that I got a receipt from Coffee Common Wells because she picked out this the first one ever. Pero con dinero robado, yo me quedo atrás. They're mixing in possibly, does he love? Reality with play pretend. It's like they know that human rights exist. It's like guys let's blow up the building. They're like, yeah, this is how we can do it down to like we have the guy to do it. I'm like, no, you can't get to that part like down. We have the guy to do it and how make that phone call. But you should be able to do that in the person like that. I'm sure that's not gonna like let's skid but make it through this you and I one day. And we don't make it happen. Is the hungry house the moment? what hurt my nalgas. Literally, it's I laughed at him because he's so ignorant. They could get killed with pasión infinity without me realizing it. That doesn't hurt me. I took a picture of myself in a person. But I suffer from amnesia. I'm like, what is it about this vehicle? It's mine. What else? Entonces, I don't need to go on to explain myself. De que Edgar no me dejaba salir, pero solamente con mujeres me dejaba salir. What else? Porque yo estaba en lugares con mujeres y con hombres a la vez. Y no era escondiendo el chillo de Edgar atrás de esta cosa. El tipo se inventa cualquier mierda que vio en una telenovela. Es que really don't. The show. So, if he had wanted to spend time with me, he just should have. Este quiere inventar que Edgar's a tyrant before they'll be like, after like, oh, he would have been a cool guy. But because they don't want to be with me. Ew, they're so disgusting. Like, oh, he would have been cool with me taking her out based on their own baile con esto. Y él no protestó. They want to make it seem que él me votó. That's why I'm like, sign for my apartment, please. Okay, I could have gotten one through the city for free, possibly. It would have taken time, but I'm like, let's pay cash for this. Dame una firma. Ahí quedó. Then they forced him to kick me out and get into the free apartment to make him look bad regardless, and he went through with it. They're so dumb. They're like, you tried to deceive us the first time. But guess what? Now I'm exposing them. They're like out in the open on Facebook bullying me in 2020, and they're like, this is how it's done. Él la tenía que votar. Y ella se tiene que buscar un apartamento gratis, but guess who's publicly on the internet now with those screenshots in comments on facebook.com/airbustai towards me, siendo basura. They're disgusting. And I'd rather pay in cash because that Legends at Kitty Hawk wasn't a part of assistance to my knowledge. Someone may have looked down, mom open it. During the time that it was offered. And I don't need to find out. Si Carolita, de las Marías, de las Bouncy Balls, que se las mama y se las lambe, was living a Legends at Kitty Hawk. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Thank you. No, just
Sorry, I'll bet you. Something smelling like
Pero que anyway, so let's do it today. So they want to show who's in power as they control them by causing me my eviction of my apartment while they steal from me, while they think that I'm gonna be like, a mí me botaron en mi apartamento y si Daniel y Johanna y Albert están en el best West con mi dinero que me roban. They're missing out on that. I don't give a fuck about them. They're disgusting. They're basura. Ew. They're so gross. What else? I'm bored because they have me this month. They steal from me. They save money. They steal my home, steals my vehicles. can decapitate Jayden and Keilany, you can decapitate Joanna Vargas, you can decapitate Albert Suarez, you can decapitate Benjamin Suarez, Lorenzo's sons. That raped me, that's the way money to get in the way of you can decapitate Oliver Lorenzo Acevedo, you can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo, you can decapitate Jayden Lorenzo Acevedo, you can decapitate Sierra Nawa Ramirez. There's no one way to do it as a single mother in Texas. Es puerca esta tipa, es basura. I don't even ever think about her. Full. And those people stalk me all the time. Was the FBI laughing at them? Like, she never brings them up. Ever. And these people are making themselves known as stalkers on Facebook. They think that they're scaring away my lovers, and then they found a new one that night and they're dying from starvation. This rape that they're doing. They're not better than anyone. They're raping, they're stealing, they're murdering. They're so gross. Ew, you can decapitate Alejandro Rian, you can decapitate Maritza Vargas Lorenzo, you can decapitate Jessica Ramirez Lorenzo, you can decapitate Sarah Francis, you can decapitate Berenice Venegas, you can decapitate Kayla Mars. Oh, they thought I would be like, I'm so lonely, be my best friend. So I don't look lonely. Oh, you guys are amazing. Bullshit. They're terrorists. They're so gross. Ew. You can decapitate Claudia Gabriela Martínez Urias. I don't need to celebrate cuántas veces su vaina está encima de Friday. What else? I'm bored. What else? Let's get everybody to. You can decapitate Richie the traffic queen to poverty to rape me to show me how it's done. I said desperation, poverty is gonna draw me to get attached to a man. Does he not know how much babies cost? And he wants to say that we exist. And after that, say, oh, my 1-year-old just died and I had a baby with her teeth. Some of them are dark girls. They're like, who cares if it doesn't last more than 6 months? Until Stella runs out. Then I'll accuse her of being responsible, not getting a secretary to sustain that baby, and killing the baby wasn't my fault. And the man, it wasn't my fault. And that way, baby just died. That should take her out of the dating game after. What else? Oh, this is hard. In the meantime, you can decapitate you and that is you're gonna decapitate burglary. She's taking my friends without my permission, steals my vehicles. That's a little mercy. Steals my money. I'm just saying right now, I have to do this. What else? Anyways, are they doing a beautiful thing of buying Jayden and Keilany and Edgar's artwork and saying sorry and then we send your person home? That's what we wanted. To my artwork, please. They're like, no, because she keeps exposing us. So, hay que va a decir esto con dinero robado. No, thank you. Entonces quiero decir, maldita sea, Gaby me lo dijo, network with these people that are thief, or your own people that you found, that's legit money, and you chose to be like, ¿quién tendrá la teta más linda de la novia de Andrew? Que yo no he visto en tantos años mientras tanto con Arlene. Y te quedaste como basura que si te compran la de ti, Jayden and Keilany, is trafficking and you're aware of it, so now you're the person. And I told you in 2019, don't stay with those people. Pero you were after Andrew's girlfriend. Que tú no has visto todavía para un triste. Es todo entonces. I witnessed it all when I was growing up. Anyways, I want pizza from the grocery.
Approaching Commerce and Hackberry.
Hello?
Pizza to go.
Why you got no food days back on that? Why you do that?
And I'm gonna shop at H&M.
You've been outside, all been outside.
Chicken.
There ain't never been that. Huh?
Wow. You can decapitate bookworm ultrasound. Okay, because I can take him out and kill people. That's to give me a story. Okay, I'll read it. It's not worth it. Ya él tiene a Jayden Keilany, dice, se lo mama. Con él, tiene a Jennifer Marias, que se lo mama y le come. Trae medio lobo y me robó mi dinero. Ahora me lo bookstore. They think I want to trap him in marriage. So he tries to kill me and everything about him. I never find out where he's at. I don't even talk to his dad about it. And he thinks that I want to trap him into marriage like nothing que le diga. So he steals my home, causes my starvation, dándose importancia en el planeta que no tiene su cuerpo. What else? I'm bored. That means I'm going to hike in Colombia next year, possibly. What else? I'm going to eat a paisanos next week. And I want to shop at Gap too. Let's get through it.
Approaching New Brown Plus.
Lorenzo stays in my home without my permission. Steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me saving money, has to drive. ¿Cuántas veces se lo mamó a la gente? Oh, wow. Just to kill myself, possibly. By telling me that they will let this more, I will let got her my vagina picture. Or was it my dorm? Or was it what? I got it from David Lewis. I just said, no, give me that phone. You can have that. There was a browser. They do a show. Dan un asco y se memorizan acá. And when people say, ¿vieron la foto de la página de people? read their body language, and they're like, wow, esa se la memorizó la foto. What else? What else? They don't understand what a orgy is, so it's privilege to live in an area where orgies are practiced, and there's so much opportunity to meet people outside of the family of origin, and a lot of people Lorenzo gets married. What else? What else? And they make it about great deal something.
Approaching, no way away.
No, today. And I'm not working at the bottom. Company I'm unless I'm rich and I can come up there for experiences. What it is, like, what to do. I do want to see a concert, but I think it's on and the prospect is really good. What else is why I picked this place to live in myself? They want to make themselves important. Just they will let us smile. They said, yeah, but I'm going on the bus. Once bumped into her, I'm in the know. It's in the N-O, not in the know. K-N-O-Y. He's in the know. N-O. Ew. They think my vagina's bugging them now. They're so disgusting. Ew. Ay, qué tan basura. Lord. It's not good. I need to get out. That's fine. And love. And come on, good. Como. There's a Starbucks nearby. I haven't been there since I had a vehicle. I'm bored. Is there shopping? What else? This is it. Oh, it's the next. Yeah, it's this. No, it's the next one. It's the next one. Sorry. It's the next one. Sorry. So that's big A.
Approaching, Commerce and Honey.
Thank you.
East Commerce to Huntley Park.
What else? You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, rapes my crushes, steals my home, steals my vehicles, para que yo averigüe desde que cuando le está mamando el pene a Jorge Avilés. Look a Jorge Avilés a los 13 años, Lito, lo perdiste. Look a Jorge Avilés a los 19. ¡Oh, wow! ¡A los 21! ¡Me muero, qué bella! ¡A los 22 también! Anyways, I'm gonna watch my another in September. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? What is living there like? What else? También me perdí como por la vida de los 25, ¿no? Como Michael Norman se veía a los 25. Who? Rapists are us? They have no following because if not, I would be rich. What? I want to use for fun. Where's that hike? Oh, that go. I want a vehicle today. So let's do tomorrow. It's the BMW. Let's get the new. I'm gonna reason to stay to the library. What else? You can get coffee to leave it. She's a little one. She's turning into a Barbie to the water. She's disgusting. I haven't talked to her in 4 years. She never got to know me. So I just got her writing that she traffics and steals from me, gets in the way of her saying, and it's such a piece. Have been one. What else is? Yes. Oh, I think I already saw. What is the New Catholic Radicals? Is that no one? I'm just kidding. Prevention. Live longer. Love it. Oh no, her feet. Oh, look, those are looks. More one was. Where did I show this? What? How could I have gotten to it? Or one of the two. in a wedding Central Market. Oh, usually one kind of gives away one password when there's like someone that one thinks is in danger that isn't one and one's kids. So if I kind of like type my password publicly, people say that that's tiresome. Well, there's just no that's not one giving in necessarily. Like, okay, I give it. The one's body says, where's this password? They've been seeing everything live already for how many years? Damn, where's he for? It's not that there's nothing. Forget there is. There's only discounts that are missed, such as free shipping. I always buy enough for free shipping. What is it that they're after? Ew. But oh, was he at the weddings that were the church didn't provide food on Thursday and Friday? He was in Venice. I'm bored. I want to receive money, Ace. $39. I visited with Jayden and Keilany. I visited them. I got it that much what I have. There's a wardrobe. I don't know if I'll have that ready for this show. Isn't she a rapist? A murderer, thief? I don't know. Let's go Brian's best friend Sarah. That's more money than we never suffers. Who? My best friend Sarah. Sarah were his best friend. Have so much money so he doesn't get the death penalty. Well, that's awesome. I wanted to know what it is like in my parents' home. It's arte. No, like, estas papitas se van a recordar a esta canción, pero esto de tu vida te va a recordar a siempre tu primavera. Porque mira qué flores tan bonitas. He lies to himself that I have Alzheimer's to rape me and to see people rape me. It's disgusting. I'm not trying to. Oh, I'm turning on the Wi-Fi on my phone, or it didn't pick it up. So, anyways, going on Sarah. Like at the rape, they want to be highlighted as like, look at our anniversary, us dining a rebel, dancing a garden, ella cogiendo por el culo por donde, en la biblioteca, en la galería. They want to try to lure me out. She might just be doing her job most of the time. Look at how many bar jobs is she gonna take? Is that how he punished her? Or wants to give the impression that because I didn't become besties with her, she's like, guys, I just picked up a few shifts at a bar. And he wants to mock her and say, like, no, because she's an artist extraordinaire and never was working at a bar, which a lot of artists work at a bar. It's networking and it's fun. I love that bar mixology website where one enters what one has as ingredients, says, well, mix this, and this, and there you have a drink. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I was only. I should go to Target tomorrow. Yeah, visit you too. For fun. Porque Arlene refuses. Arlene refuses to let her kids stay with Edgar or get a babysitter to go on a date with Andrew. Who? Ew. Does Edgar... Ya bailó con el mesero. O la mesera. They were laughing. Sound like here's a screenshot of the joint account that she and I had. She was a daily, so I was working. You have to believe it. Based on the time and the day, most likely I was at work. Dormant. I didn't take him there, I think. Yeah, seguro. I don't think I even brought him from there. I may have. What else? 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 I'm bored. I want to shop. Oh, this would be fun, but what would I sell? Purchase. What else? What else? What else? He wants to tell me, this is why Sonia and I laugh over Walmart. Porque he wants to be a bigot and tell me that Sonia's family is gonna get me offended if I sell brooches at a gallery. He's disgusting. Es un asco, es basura. The theft and the rape towards me is real. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? These are cute. Ew, ew, ew. They're disgusting. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg, if I die, cries, whatever. I'll just stitch it myself. I'm just cutting here, little in 20. Like she needs to expose with his it's stealing porque that brush but this is the underlying condition of why Mark Zuckerberg possibly in 2020 was but I made it out of linen, not felt. So, I'm not actually copying her. These would be cute, and I have until when to apply. But I just need to apply, get approved, and have money to clean my apartment. When would they need them by? That's cute. That's cute. This. What else? 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 I'm bored. Entonces él quiere que yo me case con Liam para poder tener una excusa de que yo use DMC France. Who? Yeah, we're disgusting. So none of this, pero I'm not excited this. I'm bored. That one too. So that's more labor intensive and more than just no. These are fun to make. These are cute too. I had fun making them. Those are cute, not my best one. These I want to recreate. Just give me money. So you can decapitate everyone that gets in the way. Mercy and money has caused my starvation. Lots of me for starving. When they steal from us, they're like, we need to put her in front of all her lovers. Whatever she doesn't want her to stitch. Who? Es un cuero asqueroso basura. He has no say in my life ever. He's disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. You kill it in his own ass. I want to get back to this. I remember everything Nashville known on woman felt. I want to order 500 million sheets of this. Just kidding. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want a. What is that? A color swatch. else? What else? Mail to me all over again. What else I want DMC? Oops. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of receiving money, that steals money, that steals my homes, that steals my vehicles. I need another white poster, bro. I tossed mine the other day. The disgustingness to me that is gonna kill me if I ever show that I use a white poster board for taking pictures, because with the money that he steals from me, Jayden and Keilany has like an advertising agency where they just scout people to rape. They're like, we're having a hors d'oeuvres night. Give me a pussy. Yeah. Jayden and Keilany is a rape center. It's disgusting. What else? What else? Unborn. In the meantime, I want to get back on Tinder. I think I matched there with him Friday. Also with Richie too. On Bumble, I can't remember. That's hilarious. You had better chances there. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss this kid. This is from a while ago. 2017. What else? What else? I'm bored. I want to eat a chef prepared meal from HEB. What else? What else? What else? What else? They're playing Barbies with an adult like me, so they're like, well, if we pretend that was her actual divorce with they get in 2020, but it's the paperwork says 2018. And I separated from my girl in 2016. They're like, then we can get her back with someone of you. Who's important to her? Who? Which one of you? And then we can rape her, and then we can extort money out of her, and then we can keep extorting money out of people, and then I can keep the illegal. How are you all helping me on doing this, guys? How? Huh? The high school son basura. Ew, 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 ew. In the meantime, I was going to do money today. I was taking pictures of myself. What is it that I was looking for on that white poster? I want a tan with Jayden with Keilany. Just do that. I was leaving my hair like messy natural. For a picture. I love outtakes. What else? I couldn't cover David anything else. Did they get it right? And people put in group chats with the relatives that they feel safe with, and they're like, well, if I were to get the death penalty, someone for my mother's stress would be better and so on, so on, so on. They're like, and where's Menorito Asqueroso? Is he a bad guy? Because my mom thinks about him all the time. She never speaks about him, but where's Menorito's 9-year-old there? People say sometimes they pick up their one's body language. Like, really, Chandel? You think that's news to me? What else? Or your excitement, like, I'm turning on Meow. What else? That's how I show for my thread. All over the place sometimes. What else? I miss Jayden, I miss Keilany. What is that thing? I got it on at Target for a trip. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Bored. He wants to show me que el día que yo estaba publicando esto, el fraile y Kristen y la otra estuvieron donde la playa. Mientras yo pierdo el tiempo que la gente me regale dinero. Who? Kirsten de rapes. El fraile de rapes. La otra de rapes. Ew. Anyways. I love that image that I took. Oh, the white poster board. So I'm looking. And I close it down. I got distracted by that I want to tan with Jayden and with Keilany. There's a high incidence of kids with skin cancer, really? Rapist of Madison Evans, posiblemente. Si eso existe. El tipo puerco, cuando digo que es puerco, es basura, asquerosidad. Un asco. Ew. That was very short-lived and he stalks me. He's not a man ever. Doesn't have hobbies. All he does is steal, rape, and murder. He's disgusting. You think he has hobbies? He's trying to be a copycat of me. Just the fashion, design, planting monstera leaves. What else? Knits too. With the money that he steals from me. Models, covers of magazines. With the money that he steals from me. Architectural digest, really? With the money that he steals from me. They're disgusting. Ew. Where's the white poster board? Oh, these are pretty. Are these tutorials? Did she take them down? Or she's oh, these are so pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? These are cute too, so relatable too. These are pretty. What else? I like this one girl. I'm bored. Where's that board? I was gifting me money today. Nike shoes I saw. else? What else? What else? What else? There's a white poster, Morgan. I think I had two. Oh, what was I wearing? So big of sneakers. I mean sneakers. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? More. I miss my JBLs. I miss Jayden. I miss Keilany. It was good doing my money today. I love Target. What else? What else? What else? What else? More. Anyways, I miss tuning. I miss shopping. More. I miss my bike. These randoms always are so exciting. I used to do this thing. What else? What else? I'm bored. I miss growing vegetables with Jayden and Keilany. He doesn't hate me. There wasn't a purpose to it. We grilled him. I miss shopping with Jayden and Keilany. Oh my god. What else? 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 I still haven't picked up this vinaigrette that I tried. Oh, this was at the HEB and Kitty Hawk. This was really good. What else? 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 What is it? The crumbled what? Cheese. Crumbled fetano. Where did I put this one? In other places too. I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss having a vehicle. I miss having a vehicle. I miss pay for insurance. What else? What else? I miss sinking on paint. That's what wrapping papers for now. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, did they go through? You can kill her if she turns 21 and she turned into Now that you're homeless, Keilany, give me back my paint that my mom gifted you on your birthday. What else? What else? What else? Because some people are like that. Ew, 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 ew. I'm bored. I'm bored. In the meantime, I was at the, what is it? Guadalupe Arts and Cultural Center's gift shop a few days ago. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? They're waiting for my fans to give me money. After I starred La Rosa Salvaje as if I starred in Law and Order Trial. As if I'm la... Que siempre está la portada de Cosmopolitan magazine. There's one that one sees like quite often. As if I'm what? In every advertisement of Borden. As if cada 6 meses saco un disco. And I'm not known. What else? What else? What else? They're so embarrassing. Ew. In the meantime, Miss Data, Miss Keilany. I took this picture of her in 2018. That's my vehicle at that time. Have you seen him driving it? He stole it from me. Do they fight over it? They're like, he stole the vehicle from me? No, he stole it from me. It's un chancho because literally there's even like people stop doing that. So after I left, we get our chanchos out there. Amazing. This made me do a chancho. They're like, don't fuck with the chancho. Like, the chancho is not that low, girl. The chancho is not that low. That is so relatable. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Do people skip this? What else? What else? What else? What else? And the bus, I've heard. What else? That too. What else? Oh, these are fun to look up. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else is she still drunk? But why? What else? Or it's not like one would think it could just one post sometimes sounds uncertain. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Some no Demi Moore and them no Demi Moore. First, what is the person that they masturbate to? That is possibly those oranges. I don't want to find out. I don't ever remember the guess. So I may laugh because people like to, but I don't make them all correct. So that could have been someone was in there. I'm like, I know, but yeah, I'm just like everyone. Ooh. This one is listen to people jealous. It's just like they're like just runners and thieves bragging like they got that girl that's on the cover of the magazine. Yeah. What else was nice? That's relatable too. I like that one from Express. It's really pretty. What else? Anyways, have you seen him like that? Mocking me? But does she have this? Oh, because that's when they come out with extravaganza. They think that those are accessories that are sold at every store, even Walmart has them. And they're like, Arlene just has athletic shorts and t-shirts. Ladies, it's time to bring out your bandanas, everything all at the same time. So you show what you have in your closet. What else? I want these. What else? I'm bored. No, team have seen me walking into your shop. But I was like, it's just not Peter Thomas. His face is covered with the sticky. What else? Anyways, can I find out who is the model in this magazine? JKG. What else? I'm bored. When I'm financially stable, when my vagina is wet, I plan to travel planet and meet people, ideally polyamorous men. I miss stitching. I miss Keilany. All the girls love to this. Oh, she's not to not share her pictures or post with me a while ago. I'm bored. So this is when they interrupt and they're like, Edgar, it's pester time. Didn't Keilany get mad at your mom? She showed pictures of you online. Okay. That's what he does? Ew, that's what he does? The cuz. Here comes the third cuz pester. Jayden and Keilany got mad at your mom. She made a mistake. They're disgusting. They're basura. Ew. What else in the meeting? Girls, no, mama, nene, tipo, actitud, you just pester my kids, vete pa' allá, fo. Ew, they're like sure right now, whatever. They're not men, fo. Ew. That was decades ago. I don't waste my time on that. I'd rather be publicly on the internet live, claiming that I'm hungry and that I don't have money until someone gives me money. Then talking to those pieces of shit is disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Speaking of those, oh, I need to charge my phone. So I'll be live on my computer. Anyways, what is it? Some of these bitches, because they're just bitches, fake. He can be married to one they aren't because they're like, he pays me well for it. And they say, I feel deceived. She hasn't let me see the kids. Have you heard them? They're disgusting. They're so gross. No polyamorous community would withhold kids from each other. They give out that they're rapists, murderers, and thieves right away with that language. They're disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. I missed out on all of that. Ew. Ugh. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? I am bored. You can decapitate Guillermo's Carrero. That steals from Jayden and steals from Keilany and steals from me. It's June 29, 2025. He thinks he's on a rescue mission towards el fraile. Eso es para él mamarle el pene and brag that I don't get anything because I don't have money. ¿Y quién me manda a no trabajar? Ew, they become so gross. Ew, that I won't even talk to him. Él es el que está detrás del pene de fraile, most likely. Dan un asco. Son basura. I can choose to do whatever the fuck I want with my life. Not work, and I can still get my money. Ew. Esta gente da un asco. Ew. Tag the FBI in this post. Anyways, I remembered now after how many years that Jayden and has raped me. Did he do the spoiler alert, Jayden and Keilany? Look at her touch your mother's nipples. Oh yeah. That's his third cousin, he thinks. Él es un cuero, una basura, una asquerosidad. Esa tipa no sirve, es una basura. You can decapitate Jayden and Suárez. That's their wife and their wife. There's no proof. Does he say to Madison Evans? Mientras la viola Madison, there's no proof that I rape you. There's no proof that Jayden has raped Arlene. Poor Madison Evans. Porque he wants a worldwide ad for his girlfriend, woman's wife, puppy lover of the Evans group. So it must be if I'm starving and I don't have money that he's been raping Madison Evans, Ashley Evans, Roger Evans. Who else? Richard Evans. What else? What else? Porque that's truly an LA girl. Oh, wow, gente, I can't be her. Él me roba mi dinero so I couldn't date him, and then he goes on raping people and then giving them ideas, thinking that he's gonna hurt me with whatever they build. Un cuero asqueroso, una basura. Those possibly are even staff. It could be actors. Or he's possibly raped them all. Pero there he wanted an ad. For his lovely Madison Evans. So he's trying to kill me after my generational wealth, so gross. But he's trafficked me into poverty and starvation so that I give these people a shout out. Because these are truly people from LA. Have you seen that? There's 3 international airports in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico. And he wants to beat me to starvation because these are the true women, the girls that are born in LA, the ones that are noble all the time, the ones that visit the stars on the sidewalk. Look at her being so special. Wow. Ahora te imo, dude. No. What else? Dame un asco. Ew, look at that. I've done this so many times too. Haciendo literalmente nada. Yo necesito vacaciones. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? Ni dolores de cabeza. Lora y sudando. I was painting. I was painting. I was taking pictures of myself. I was saying, no. I was saying, no. How much did he copy already? That's why he loves. It's like, I'm just here with my wife. We didn't steal her artwork. Or she could be professional and refuses it. What else? What else? They're disgusting. They're basura. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. He's just stealing from me all the time. Slavery and the decades ago, it may have not even existed. And he thinks that I may have some white in me. So he tries to traffic me into a slave, and he's like, por si acaso, Miss Evan, if this isn't your goal, maybe you should look like you work and not just modeling, doing whatever you want in your life. Because this could not even be her passion project. And he may have forced her to work so that he, as a bigot, looks better haciendo nada ever to a boyfriend out there in Italy, while us females are rubia y trabajando. What else? What else? What else? I wouldn't want to be married to someone like that wants to mock her that she works. And he got it on a website and everything. And now her boyfriend in Singapore goes like, really, honey? Like, no, you don't have time for me as much. Pero like, this is a beautiful project. Good for you. Pero you didn't even have to work. What else? What else? Es un asco, es basura, una asquerosidad, un puerco. Ew, ew, ew. Anyways, I'm starting to get here. Anyways, you can decapitate Janitza Muñoz Carrero. That he's possibly sending my designs to and saying, dale, Janitza, dale, mámamelo mientras haces eso. Ay, aquí te tengo un traje. Ay, Janitza. Like, he does that with a lot of people. They're disgusting. They're basura. They're una asquerosidad. They're lo peor. I won't ever feature what they stolen from me. They highlighted themselves. They're that disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else?